Alright, this is the tutorial of how to do Vrchat SDK3. Multiple weapon toggles. So if you're doing like Star Wars, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo avatars, and you want multiple toggles to have many kinds of weapons on you, this is the video, and I'll teach you how to do everything. So pretty much so I'm hoping you're at this point where you got your model rigged. You have everything you need holstered or in your hands. Obviously, for example, let's say I want to do a golf ball, right? I mean, a golf club. So I have a golf club on spine 1 uh, right here that is holstered on your back. And then you also have another golf club right here on your hand that is deactivated right here. Alright, so pretty much would you get that and like let's say a couple of other weapons. I have an assault rifle here on this model, but I'm just gonna make that pop out of nowhere. Uh, so yeah, so you pretty much need two weapons. One just deactivated on your hand, and one that's activated somewhere on your body, so it looks like it's holstered. Alright, so we're gonna first start off with the animation called No Weapons. That is the one you start with. Uh, for me personally. So we're gonna click on main model. We're gonna click on animation. Animation, pretty much how you get that is through the window right here. You go down to animation, just click on this or Control 6. All right, and pretty much at this point, make sure your model is rigged and humanoid and everything like that. You just click on create. No weapon animation. Just click on save right there. Alright, so you got that done. Now you're gonna go to add property. So for me, I'm gonna start with for no weapons. I'm gonna do let's do rocket launcher first. Yeah. So rocket launcher here already in spine 1 right here is active. Just click on the plus sign right there. Right. Now I got the rocket launcher from the back. Now I gotta go bring in the property of the rocket launcher on my avatar's right hand. So we're gonna go. For me, it's a really complex bones right here. So you go all the way down to where the right hand is, where my rocket launcher will be. Uh, right there, plus sign. All right, so I got that. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna take out these three diamonds right here on the right side where the 1 second mark is. I'm just gonna delete these keys. All right, just gonna select them right here. Control C to copy this white line. Just gonna bring it 0.1 second up. Just gonna Control V right there. Alrighty. Uh, I'll work on that knife later. Okay, now once you're done with that, just double click this play button right here. Alrighty, now just do that. Done. Just get rid of this little piece. I don't think I'll be needing that. Okay. Now once that's done, I got in my assets. Oh, let me just bring that to assets. Alright, so now I got my first animation, which is no weapon. Alright, now after that, I'm going to start the new animation, which is pretty much going to be rocket launcher. So that's going to be the first weapon I'm going to take out first, right here. After that, going to go to animation. Make sure you set your controller to none every time you finish your animation, so you could create a new one. So right here, just going to go click on create, and I'm going to type rocket launcher. Add properties, go down. There we go, and then I'm just going to bring up the rocket launcher back up. And once again, I'm going to find a rocket launcher on my right hand. Alrighty. Alright, so I got the rocket launcher done. Now I'm going to deactivate that. The one on my right hand, and just going to bring back up the one from my back. There we go. Alright, and I'm all set. So now pretty much what you're going to do after that is, after you're done with the no weapon and the first weapon that was initially a no weapon animation, so it was my rocket launcher. After that, how you do the next one is pretty simple. Just reactivate this, deactivate the the pistol on my right thigh and reactivate the pistol on my right hand, and pretty much do the same thing, but here it's just without the no weapon. So right here I'm gonna do Magnum. Okay. Now the pistol was initially in my right thigh, so I'll just click on is active right here, plus sign, boop. After that, now I'm gonna go look for my pistol in my right hand. Alright, once again I'm gonna delete the keys in the 1 second mark, Control C on my 0 second mark, and Control V, paste it onto the 0.2, the very 0.2 after the 0 second mark. Double click play, and that's it. That's all I do. After that, just deactivate the pistol on my right hand, reactivate pistol on my right thigh, and yeah, that's it. Okay, and then just one more just in case. I'm gonna do, let's do the golf club. Just rename that right there. Okay. Once again, Control V in the 0.1 second mark. These keys right here. Copy these diamonds at the 0 second mark. Control V to paste it on the 0.1 second. Double click play. Alrighty. Alright, and then for the final one, which is the assault rifle, that weapon's not holstered. So pretty much all we have to do is just click activate. And so how we do with the assault rifle is, I'm just name it AR for the animation real quick. Go to my rig, spine 1, spine 2, spine 3, AR, and pretty much it's just that by itself in the properties. That's pretty much it. So once you're done with that, alright, looks good. Always remember to set your controller to none after you're done with the animation. Deactivate the AR right here by clicking this checkbox. Alright, should be good. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all you have to do. Yeah, you're welcome. Hopefully this works. Oh yeah, let me help you set up all of this stuff into your um FX for SDK3. So we're gonna go to, so let me just create a folder here. I'm just gonna call it upload folder, or just upload. Pretty much in here, just gonna add a right click, create a animated controller, gonna name it FX. Alright, another one you're gonna create right here and create, or right click, create to the top Vrchat both expression parameters and expression menu. Now for the expression menu, I'm just gonna name it weapons. Alright, so once you got done with that, Vue remastered, so click on main model, add component, VRC avatar descriptor, just type that up in the search bar right there. Let me just edit my field of view. This is pretty much where the eyes are going to be in game. So if you have VR and all that, this is really useful. Alright, and then what you're going to do is right here in playable layers, gonna customize. Click on where the FX is, drag your FX right there in expression. So once you're done with that, you could just minimize this. Now go to expressions, expand. You see where your menus and parameters is. So for menu, I'm going to put in my expression menus, aka weapons, and then expression parameter right there. Alright, once you're done with that, you're set. Let's go back to assets, go to expression parameters, click on add. You're going to name this, for me, I'm going to name it weapons because that's pretty much what all of my stuff is. I'm going to set from float to int, or integer, I think. After that, you're done, just double click on FX right here in assets. Gonna go to parameters right here and click on the plus side int. I'm gonna name my thing weapons like before. Go to layers, plus sign, weapons, and then pretty much for this part, you're gonna set the weight right here with this gear or setting symbol. You're gonna set it to 1. That pretty much activates this layer right here. Alright. And once you're done with that, you should see this like any state, any exit. This is where you're gonna put in your animation. So for here, I need to put in my no weapons first. That's the entry. That's where it's gonna start. After that, I did my rocket launcher, which was my next animation. After that, let me just search up my thing real quick. Alright, did my magnum after that, my golf club, and then finally my assault rifle. Alright, once you're done with that, let me just minimize this. From any state, just click on any state once, left click, right click, make transition. Just do that for the same for everything. Click on this this white triangle pointing to these animations. Where it says in conditions list is empty, just click on the plus sign. Make sure the parameter is weapons equals to 0. Alright, so that's for no weapons. So that's initially going to be what you start with every time you spawn in the game. And then for the next one, I'm going to start with 1 equals 1 for your very first choice of weapon. Next is going to be equals to 2. That's your second choice. 3. And then 4. Alright. Now that I'm done with that, make sure they're all equals. I go back to my upload folder, weapons menu. I'm going back to my expressions menu. Where it says controls, add control. I'm gonna name it right here, name, no weapons. I could add an icon, pretty much like a thumbnail for the thing. I don't have any right now, so I'll go back to it. I'm gonna set my type to toggle, weapons, and then 0. So pretty much what these were right here, so no weapons was equal to 0. You pretty much equal the value to 0 as well on the controller. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the next one. So rocket launcher. This one was equals to 1 and the FX, so I'm gonna equal this value to 1 as well. So that's fine. And yeah, pretty much just do the same thing for every other prop or item that you spawn with, or that you want to spawn with in your hand. So my next weapon was golf club. Alright, and then my last one was assault rifle. So I named it assault rifle. Toggle, set the parameter to weapons int, and this was my fourth. So fourth, let me just check, equals 4. Yep. Alright, that's pretty much it. Once you're done with that, just go back to get out of animator to scene, and yeah, you can just upload it. Hope this helps you out, and hopefully I'll make some more tutorials, and yeah, you're welcome.